I left my home safe and sound. I made it to the temple. And while I was on my way here, because I said I could not miss Pastor Vinod tonight, because he's been blessing me since week 1. And you know what got me here this morning? On my way here, I was listening to that I was glad when they said, let's go to the house of the Lord. Please help me welcome Pastor Vinod Messier. Stand to your feet as the man of God come. First thing first, as for me and my household, we will serve the Lord. Somebody shout hallelujah.
Il prend fardeau ma tête chargée, il partage chaque levez mon bout ça. Ça pour compte. Ou pas de cabochage ça pour compte. Si mon Dieu va pencher là. Et ça va se faire ce jour là. Mon Dieu fait premier pas ou doit faire deuxième pas. Mon Dieu là, bon Dieu là, autant il prend charge la verre. Amen. Bon Dieu là. Bon. Une dernière fois. Avec tout le monde. Oh oui, bon Dieu là. Dernier dimanche de mois janvier. Vous dites ça. Oui, alléluia. Est-ce qu'on n'est pas content là aujourd'hui dans la maison, mon Dieu? Frappez-moi, faire louange pour mon Dieu pour la chita. Frappez-moi, faire louange pour mon Dieu pour la chita. Frappez-moi pour mon Dieu pour la chita. Moi content.
I am happy.
Moi content.
I am happy
when
they tell me, let us go into the house of the Lord. I am happy. I am happy.
Moins content.
I am happy. When they tell me, let us go to the house of the Lord. When I was young, when I did not know Christ, that I was happy. When they tell me, let us go to the clubhouse. But when I didn't know God, when I didn't know God, I was happy. When they tell me, let us go to the carnival. When I did not know God, when I did know God, when I had problems, I was happy. I was happy. When they tell me, let us go to the high priest. When I was happy. When they told me, with the problems I got, with the sickness I got, let us go to the doctor first. I was happy. Because I'm a child of God, because I know God, when I come to know God, there's another joy. When they tell me, let us go into the house of the Lord, I am happy. I am happy. I am happy. When they tell me, let us go to the house of the Lord. God bless you this morning. God bless you this morning. I appreciate you being here this morning. I appreciate you being here this morning. Because if you heard that the snow was coming, and then what I was hearing since Friday, from out, if you're outside, stay outside. If you're inside, stay inside. And I was at work, and I was outside, and I said, I'm going back home. Because I don't believe in sleeping at work. Peace of the Lord be with you. Peace of the Lord be with you. If I could be at work, I want to go home. Why Sunday? Even the snow without snow. When they tell me, come into the house of the Lord. Come on now, somebody. You can't say amen, just say ouch. Yes, God. Peace of the Lord be with you. The gospel said. But the gospel is hard to swallow, but truth is truth. Peace of the Lord be with you. I am happy. I am happy. When they tell me, before I go to the weather, before I go to the weather, I'm happy. When they tell me, today's Sunday, let us go to the house of the Lord. Yes, God. Because I do not want to hear.
Okay.
Doors closed. How many of you has been blessed throughout the series? First things first. Peace of the Lord be with you. How many of you has been blessed? I've been blessed. How about last Sunday? Were you blessed last Sunday? And how many of you were afraid? But today we're going to be friends today. If you was upset with me last week, today we're going to be friends. Peace of the Lord be with you. Today we're going to be friends. Because last Sunday we spoke about etiquette. Etiquette of Christians at work. Peace of the Lord be with you. Before you pray for the promotion, you have to ask God to give you support to support your co-workers. Yes, God. Before you pray for the promotion, we're going to see this. Before you ask for the promotion, before you ask for the raise, do you understand me? This morning you're going to see what you need to do first. Last week we spoke about 5 points, but we only saw 3. We saw King Darius. that formed his government and put his governors. And we saw the priorities of the governors. And then we saw the secret of Daniel. And we told you the secret of Daniel. We told you the secret of Daniel. It's not to sit among them. Daniel knew why he left his home. And he knew why he came into the house of the Lord. He knew a time to come in and a time to come out. He knew the people at the work. He knew at work. He has a work that he came to do. He had a contract that he signed. What he came to do, he came to do. Then after that, he can go home. So you know something. At work, if you want, if you don't want to be persecuted, the Apostle Paul told Timothy, everyone that wants to serve God faithfully will be persecuted. The Apostle Paul told Timothy, this is how you will know who's a child of God, is when you see that they're under persecution. But Christians nowadays, they are afraid to be persecuted. If persecution comes, they say, oh, it's the devil, it's the devil, the devil. But Jesus said in the book of Mark, it says, those of you who will follow me, not only they will be blessed, but they will be blessed many. But not only in this year, but in the years to come. But then we always forget the last part of the verse where that says, with persecution. Peace of the Lord be with you. Help me pray because somebody don't want to see me. Why don't they want to see me? Is it because they don't want to sit next to you? Or the way you are, then you want to be the same way? You can't hate me for that. Peace of the Lord be with you. Daniel was living a certain way. Was living a way. Not only that made God pleased, that made also the king pleased. At the same time, that did not make his correctors pleased. As his co-workers, had his co-workers is playing at the luau and talking Daniel in the business. Daniel stood on what he believed in. Peace of the Lord be with you. Peace of the Lord be with you. Psalm 23 says, Psalm 1, it says, blessed is those. Blessed are those. For those who does not dwell, who does not sit in the same way of the people who are doing bad things. If you say you're a child of God, where do you sit? At work. Where do you hang out? Who do you hang out with? First things first. Before I ask God for a blessing, is it first you've done what the Bible asks you to do? The 2 points we're going to see today, that's truly important, is the test that Daniel passed. And then you're going to see where Daniel change his priority. Peace of the Lord be with you. Peace of the Lord be with you. Just the way I told you. Daniel is living a certain way that pleased the king, to please the government, but his co-workers was not pleased. The people that's working with them was not pleased. When the king was thinking to put Daniel as first chief of command, not only the 120 of the administrators, but the other 2 governors. The word of God makes us understand that the co-workers had a meeting. They had a secret meeting. They had a secret meeting. Let me tell you something. In this meeting, Daniel was not present. There's a place that I want to go with you. Daniel was not part of the meeting. They made a secret meeting. The 120 plus the 2. They made a meeting. And the meeting they had, if you came to the meeting, you cannot make a difference with president or who's under the president. What I come to tell you. What do I mean? There's objective to this meeting. You don't see that you've been in a meeting. You go somewhere. And you said, who's the leader here? Peace of the Lord be with you. So it comes to show you the protocol. The 2 governors were supposed to be on top of the 120 administrators. But when you came to this secret meeting, when you opened the door, when they was doing the union, there's no difference. Everybody was alike. Everybody had the same objective. We hate Daniel. Everybody was giving their own strategy. I think, listen, we can trap him like this. You know, we can do this. Everybody was giving their own. Normally in leadership, 120 should not be in between 2. But because they have a similar objective, now they've come into the same place. They're eating the same place. We have an objective. We have to kill Daniel. We have to destroy Daniel. Plotting against him. Just like if you're a Christian, when you come to work, you come to work, you see a group, you see a little group, and you say, oh, where's this one? I haven't seen it. And they don't know if you was coming. As soon as you come, and everybody just split. They see you coming, they're like, I'm going to talk to you later. Peace and love bless you. The person that you thought, the person that you think, the person that you think that should be your support, they're in a secret meeting. And when they hear that you're coming, here it's coming. Yo, we'll talk later. We'll talk later. Because there's something that needs to happen. There's something that needs to happen. The plan needs to take life. And they say, this is what we're going to do. Before we go to the king, we're going to ordinate. Audit, yeah. Financially, we're going to audit his financial, the way that he raises his government. We're going to see how. We're going to see how. That in all of us, it's him that they chose. What does that mean? What does that mean? They're fallen. And audit, this is what happened. So now they start to look at his books. That way his expenses happen. Peace of the Lord be with you. Where does he buy every little piece? He said he spent $3. I want to see where the $3 is going. Daniel said he spent $4. I want to see where the $4 is going. That he spent $5. Daniel bought a car. At what money did he buy the car? And he bought a house. And I want to see where. And I want to audit him. That Daniel bought things. And what money did he buy things? We see Daniel. When he passed into the world, he did not dress well. Ever since he entered, now he's come to dress well. We're going to see. We're going to see. Is he taking the government money? Daniel, when he goes into the house, that he was really skinny, that he didn't look much. But now I see he starts to be fat. Peace of the Lord bless you. Who are you preaching? Peace of the Lord bless you. And Daniel came into the house one way. That was bizarre. But now I see that Daniel starts to be making progress. What's going on? Where's the money coming from? Where is it coming from? I need to know. So now he starts to drive nice cars. What's going on? What's going on? We're going to audit him. Before we go to the king, we need to have proof. We need to have proof. We're going to the king. We're going to the king. We want to break him. But we know that the king is not stupid. He has a way that he will need to see your book. That we're going to clean up ourselves. We're going to clean ourselves. And then to go accuse Daniel. But we got to take care home first.
First thing first.
Even them, even the enemy knows first thing first. They know the step. Even the enemy. Before we do this, let us sit. Because we don't want. Because if we come to the king and we're not prepared, we're going to be ashamed. We're going to look bad. We're going to go to the king and say, we say that, Daniel's changing. When he first started, as a refugee, that's not the way he used to be. But now we see that king, he's making a lot of progress. We made progress. We plan our notebook. Now, here's the proof. The word of God did not tell us the amount of time that it took for them to spy on Daniel. But God declared in his word, the blessings are for those that put their hope in the Lord Jehovah. Peace of the Lord be with you. Peace of the Lord be with you. They were spying on the administration of Daniel. And the verse makes me understand that they do not find nothing. Daniel spent $3. They see where he spent $3. What does that mean? For God to stand for you as a Christian, for God stands with you, for God to stand for you, for God to put his hand in the fire for you, for God to spend his hand in the fire for you, for God to break meetings for you, for God to break meetings for you, you have to first, you have to be in the enemy when he's researched to find nothing. Peace of the Lord bless you. For God, stand for you. Stand in your family. Stand at your work. Stand in your sickness. So when the enemy researches, the personal research to say that I don't find anything that I can use against this man, you have to be integrity. By the way, we're in Daniel chapter 6. Daniel chapter 6, that's where we are. Daniel chapter 6. For God to stand for you. The car that you're driving. The car that you're driving. The house that you buy. The way that you drive. For them not to find. When they do research. To find every money. And it stays. Because they're going to do their research. You know they do their research. Do their research. Do their research. Do their research. Before you stand. Before you stand in the meeting. Before you stand in the church meeting. Before you stand in the committee. Let us do our work clean. With integrity. For you to say it's not true, it's not true, it's not true, it's not true, then lie to me. Here's my notebook. Search me. Search me. Put your hand up and say, thank you, Lord, for the gospel. For God to stand for you. For God to stand for you. For God to stand for you. For God to get in the fire with you. For God to stand in the lines then. Firstly, the enemy don't find nothing to accuse you with. Let your yes be yes. And your no be no. We're singing, God stand for me. God stand for me. But the enemy has a notebook. He's taking notes. Does he find your weakness in your notebook? Does he search? He's looking. I see the brother he's making progress. I see the sister, she's making great progress. She was a refugee. Just last week she got off JetBlue. Just last week she can't even speak English. And then when they say Wednesday, she said Wednesday. That's true. Wednesday. What is your name? So even now, this person just started and making progress. Where is this progress coming from? Where is this coming from? I'm here at work before, and then you're already a supervisor, manager. You already supervisor. I've been here 10 years. You just got here. I know you're going to be supervisor. I know you're going to be administrator. But before that, I'm going to go look and find a way to accuse you of something. Peace of the Lord bless you. But they did not find nothing. When they didn't find nothing, what did they say? Okay. They say, all right. You know, we know a way we can get him. You know where we can get him? Because he lives a spiritual life. He's really religious. Peace of the Lord bless you. We haven't found nothing that we can accuse him of. We cannot have nothing that we can accuse him of. We cannot find nothing in the earth to say that he put his hand on it. But there's something. There's something. We know his weakness to accuse him. It's his faith. We can use his faith against him. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. There's something that we can use against him. The way he prays to his God. There's something that we can use to accuse him. There's something that we can use to accuse him. Because before the work starts, when you're looking for him, you can't find him. And for you to find him, he's in the locker room. And he's praying to his God. We cannot find him to accuse him. Because when the break time, he's praying God at his break time. Pray before work. Pray during this break time. Pray. There's something that we cannot find to accuse him. But there's something that we can touch. We can touch his faith. We can test his faith. His faith. Peace of the Lord be with you. It's faith. If you touch faith, everything is done. If we touch his faith, without, coming to the work and preaching the gospel, that's finishing. As long as we touch his faith, come into the work and come and pray, it will be over with. Because they know that Daniel was really sensible to his relationship with God. Are you sensitive to your relationship with God? I'm talking about myself first before I talk to you. Am I sensitive to my faith, my relationship with God? Is it when I touch God? Do I have faith? Is when I touch my faith? How do I stand? When people come up against your faith, how do you stand? When the sickness stands, because the sickness knows, if he comes, you have money in the bank to go to the doctor. Peace of the Lord be with you. Peace of the Lord be with you. And the bad things know that you have a backup to support you. But when they test your faith, Do you have a bank?
Est-ce que prière dans banque?
Do you have reserve in your bank? Do you have reserve in your bank? Do you have reserve in your faith bank? Is that when you look at your faith bank, you say that there's enough prayers, there's enough scripture. When they come, they say, this is what the word of God says. This is what the word of God says. When the sickness comes, this is what the word of God says. Problems come, this is what the word of God says. That you have the word of God. You have the word of God. You have access. You have access of faith. Just as Daniel. If it's not now, I'm going to learn how to pray. It's not when the attack comes, I'm going to learn. The word of God says, when the verse finishes, Daniel always prayed. As always. It's not when they come to attack him. Do you have, is your spiritual bank has enough verses? How many verses do you know? How many verses do you know when the attack comes? Because every sickness has their own different scripture. Every situation has an appropriate scripture to it. Come on now, Bible study. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Get that confirmation. They can't find it. We cannot attack. But we're going to touch his faith. Let me touch this right here. We're going to touch his sensitive part. We're going to touch the sensitive part of his life. Every time you see that he's in the gospel, just like Satan said for Job, don't mind him. It's because you bless him. That's why he served you. Give me permission to attack him. You're going to see that if he won't curse you the first chance he gets. As sickness have not made me curse God. Is what I'm asking of God for 10 years? Has it made me doubt God? And the people have come. And they made their meeting. And they came out with a conclusion. And the verse said, they come in front of the king. And they said to the king, every administrator and every governor, you're intelligent. I'm going to show you where they're smart. They let the king know all of your administrators. That means Daniel is part of the administrators too. Right? Because they said every. They say everybody in your leadership team. If they say those two, us two, then he's going to ask, how about Daniel? So that means Daniel is going to be now called to the meeting. So they come, they set up a time where they know that Daniel is too busy praying. They said, you know, this is his break time where he goes pray. It's a good time to go talk to the king. He's smart. They say, all of us here in your administrating team, we have sat down and we've come to a conclusion. This is what we see. When the enemy is planning to throw you down, you are the one who have no idea. It says we all sat down. And then we have come to a conclusion that my king, this would be good. Because the king is intelligent. If it says us two, that he already stated that he's going to place Daniel as first prime minister. But when he says us all, so that means if Daniel's in it, let us do it. Your name as a child of God, your name has been said about behind your back. People, you don't even know, but people have been dropping your name. But the devil knows you're praying. The devil knows the time you go pray. And he knows when you're not praying. Peace of the Lord be with you. The devil, Lucifer, the devil, he knows when you're praying. He knows when you're free. He knows when you're busy. He knows your schedule. He knows your schedule. They come through. It says, we have sat down and we have spoken. And then we come up with a great plan for the government. So then now when the king put in his mind, so as these people are just lost and lost, these two governors, and because Daniel's coming in, and maybe, you know, Daniel will have a positive influence on them. So then after that, all of the government will make progress. No king. This is what we have. This is the plan we have. This is what we want you to do. In 30 days. Remember Sunday we spoke about for 30 days. In 30 days. In 30 days. This is what you're going to do. This is the decree you're going to sign. In 30 days. Anybody that worship another God besides you, you need to throw them on the lion's den. Just 30 days. Just 30 days. Just 30 days. Just 30 days. We're not going to give them 12 months. We're not going to give them 12 months. But in 30 days, you're going to see who's a child of God and who's not. In 30 days. In 30 days. Just 30 days. Just 30 days. You're going to see who's praying with all their heart and who's not going to pray with their heart. Just in 30 days. In 30 days. In 30 days. In 2019. And in 2019, in 30 days, in 30 days, you're going to see the difference. You're going to see the difference. With who? With who? That's with God. And those who are not with God. In 30 days. In 30 days. In 30 days. We're not going to give them all days. We're not going to give them 30 days. Just 30 days. We're going to see who in the midst of them that's going to be able to stand. In 30 days, we're going to see who's who. We're going to see who's who and who's not. Just in 30 days. We're not going to give them much. Just 30 days. You know, because the 2019 comes. It says, oh yes, I'm going to be a better Christian. I'm going to be a better. I'm going to return. I'm going to go back to my first love. I'm going to serve God. I'm going to pray. I'm going to fast for 21 days. I'm going to fast. Just give me 30 days. You're going to see who's who. Just 30 days. I know they can't make it for 12 days, for 12 months. Let me tell you something. You think the devil's stupid? He is not stupid. Because even the devil knows he can't hold on to 30 days. He knows he can't hold on to 12 months. But for 30 days, yeah. He got it. He could do it. I have time. Praise God. 30 days. In 30 days, we're going to see. We're going to separate. We're going to see. We're going to see in 30 days. We're going to see. We're going to see if this young man, where is it God that's going to take care of his family? That when they fire him for God, how the bill's going to be paid? When they fire him, when they fire him in the classroom, how is he going to be able to pray? How? He's going to pay the bills, pay the home, the mortgage, the car note. We're going to just give him 30 days. We're going to see what he's going to do. Because in February, there's a bill that's coming. We're going to see. We're going to see where you stand, brother. We're going to see situation. There's a bill that's coming. We just give it 30 days. Because in 30 days, they're going to throw him out the house. We're going to see that if his God is going to deliver him. Okay, we're going to see, can you go to the landlord to say that God is this, God is that. We're going to see that if you're going to give the landlord an envelope full of faith. I know I don't got the 2,000 this week, but God is so good, isn't he? I'll see you in March. Is the gospel being preached this morning? Just 30 days. 30 days. If he used to get a paycheck every 2 weeks, when he don't see it the second week, that he's going to fix himself. Peace and love be with you. If he gets paid every week, when he starts to lose a check, he's going to understand. He's going to understand that there's no more games. This is real. We're going to shut down this government. Peace of the Lord be with you. Peace of the Lord be with you. The word of God makes us understand that when Daniel finished hearing what's going on, that the king signed the decree. What does that mean? That means Daniel heard rumors. He heard the rumors that there's a decree that's in place. But he didn't give it too important. He didn't give it importance. Because, rumors, I'm not here to entertain rumors. If it's not yet a decree or law, it doesn't bother me. It's just a rumor. The word makes me understand. When Daniel heard that the king has now put the rumor into law, that means now this is the state of the union. Now it's serious. And now it's a systematic situation. That means now it's part of the political system. What I love, it says when Daniel heard that the decree was signed on this day. That means no jour. That means the day that he heard it was signed. Daniel didn't give the second day, or not the third day, not the fourth day, not the fifth day. On the same day, when he heard it, Daniel did not give it chance. Didn't give the enemy chance for a second day. Not a third. Not a fourth. Not a fifth. Not the next month. Not 2 months. But then this month. That means this month. That I was not a God. I was not a God. Last month I can reach out. He said this month. This day. This day. There's no more days. It's this day. Daniel did not give God a rain check. Sometimes you and I, we want to serve God. We want to serve God. We want to serve God. We start, and then we fall, and then we say another day. But how many days do you need for you to take God seriously? But the word of God says this day, not the second, not the third day, not the fourth day, but he said today, this day. How many days do you need to get your life right? How many days? How many days? Next week, which is the last Sunday of January, how many more days or how many more weeks do you need? You know, as Jesus said, we are the salt of the earth. We are the light of the world. The light of the world. How many more days do you need? My youth in the school. How many more days do you need? How many more days do you need? 30 days. 30 days. Daniel had any other days to do whatever he wanted. But from the first day, they trapped Daniel. Because he did not negotiate his day. How many more days do you need? Look at the person as you say, neighbor, how many more days? How many more days? How many more days? How many more days do you need? Some of us, every year, every year when the year's ending, we don't see you. But 31st of December, yeah, that day, yeah, you come to church that day. Yeah. We don't see you the whole year, but 31st, you here, or Easter. But 30 days, 30 days, 30 days. How many more days do you need? Throughout all year, we don't see you. We don't see you. But when Easter comes, that, oh, I got to find a church to go. I got a good suit to put on today. But I'm going to open up this passage to show you. I see this at work. If you want, employee come to work, don't let Easter come. They always tell you that Sunday, oh no, Easter, man, I got to go to church Easter. How many days do you need? Look at the person that you, I want you to look at him with the eye. Look at him in his eye. How many more days do you need? How many more days? What you waiting for? How many more days? For you to take God serious. How many more days do you need to get your life right? How many more days you need to make a decision? How many more days? In the 30 days. In the 30 days. How many days? What day? What day? In the 30 days that you want to take God serious, that you want to take the relationship to God personally, because Pastor Veno, Pastor Polo, how many days do you need? 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 In the 30 days. Pastor Polo, how many more days do you need out of the 30 to take God seriously? How many days? How many hours? How many minutes? How many seconds? What you waiting for? But Christ said, when he is going to die, and the 12 disciples, he had 3 on his inner circle. Those 3, everywhere that he was going special, those 3 had to go with him. Peace of the Lord be with you. But when Jesus was about to die, he told them, let us go further. Let us go further. We're going to pray. Because the time has come. Because this night, when he comes, he finds them, they were sleeping. He told them, you can't even spend 1 hour with me? What does that mean? What does that mean? I want to go a little further before I explain this. The Bible makes us understand. Before Jesus Christ, I want a mother to hear this. I want a family to hear what I'm saying. Because it's very profound. Somebody in ministry needs to hear this. Jesus, before he chose the 12, he prayed. He makes us understand. He prayed throughout the whole night. Before he chose the disciples in the morning. What does that mean? When the time of the Jew is 12 hours, it's from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. 12 days, 12 hours for 12 disciples. Think about it. 12 hours for 12 disciples. That means 1 hour for each disciple. 1 hour for each disciple. How many children do you have? How many children do you have? You cannot even pray for 1 hour. How many children do you have? You cannot fast for 1 hour. You say you can't pray. But Jesus gave. Jesus gave 1 hour for every disciple. You're a mother, a father. How many children do you have? If you have 5 children, you should be 5 hours for every child. If you have 5 child, you should be able to dedicate 5 hours. Because God says, the word says, he took 12 hours. 1 hour for each disciple. 12 hours. He prayed for the spiritual life, material life. Peace of the Lord be with you. He made provisions for them for 12 hours. 1 hour each for each. 12 disciples, 12 hours. Before you start to pray, you don't even know where to start. You don't know where to end. You always start, thank you, Lord, for... And then you have a family, you have a ministry, you have children, you have bills. And you're asking God for something. But how many hours do you give me? Do you give me time? Yes, you do. Preach, Pastor. Preach, Pastor. Preach. Do you? Have you given God? Have you given God time that He needs to work it out on your behalf? 1 hour. 1 hour for every child, for every disciple. 1 hour. That makes me understand. When I was young, because you know, you have to be able to joke on certain things. But what I'm about to tell you, it's wow, hilarious. I have an aunt that passed away, and I used to call her mother. As soon as you got to the neighborhood, it's difficult for you not to know that she's a child of God. Because when she's praying, man, everybody knows, because you can hear her. She prays morning, noon, night. Not in it, you know, some of you out here, you praying in your heart all day, snoring and praying. But her, she's making a joyful noise. And she came to a place. She came to a place. I'm not going to go to this point. She came into a point. Every time she's praying. And she always starts to pray, but she don't finish it. And she falls asleep. And sleep comes to take her. There's a time that she got up and she got into herself. And she started praying. And she fell asleep. When she got up, she remembered she was praying. She was like, Lord, what's going on like this? What's happening to me? It's not every time I'm praying you, I can't pray. Before I used to pray. I used to pray 1 hour, 2 hours. But now, if I start to pray, I start to, Lord, you know. That's somebody. That's somebody that knows their relationship with God. That know their relationship with God. What is your relationship with God? We want to end. The last point I want to show you. Daniel came. He changed his priority. When Daniel entered the work, everything was king. Was to please the king. First thing he saw, he said, you know, I'm not going to speak to nobody. I'm going to do my work. I'm going to do my job. But when he hears that king signed his decree, his priority changed. Come on now. His priority changed. His priority changed. Now he no longer sees the work. Now he sees his God. Peace of the Lord be with you. The Bible makes me understand. 3 times by day. 3 times a day. What I came to, I told you. If he used to work 12 hours. Let us say 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. 6 in the morning. He prays. At 12, he prays. And at 6 p.m. before the work's done, you're not going to find him nowhere that he's on his knees and he's praying. Somebody like this, what you can find him. Somebody like this, where can you say that this man, he was, speaking about people?
Daniel.
Thank you.
Daniel.
And Daniel.
Il changeait priorité.
Change his priority.
Matin.
I want to ask you a question this morning.
Matin.
This morning.
Combien maman petite?
How many mothers?
Ou bien combien madame?
Or how many wives?
Qui t'a
How could you stand
Si mon jour,
if one day your husband came home and you know he went to work and he come to work and left the work at 8, left home at 8 a.m. and at 8:15 came back home and tell you that they fired you. And you ask him, why did they fire you? And he tells you, because of my faith. How many mothers, wife, your husband come back home, left home 8 o'clock, come back home at 8:15. You must work across the street.
Papa?
How many fathers? How many husbands? How many husbands? Because of your faith. They tell you stand. And if if you don't stand, we're going to fire you. And you stand. And they say, with the God that I'm serving, nobody can take the gospel out of my mouth. God gave me the work. I knew God before the work. And it's not at the work that can go. The same God that gave me the work that can give me even greater. Nothing that's going to take God's life. But the question, how many wives, how many husbands, how many children that can stand to say that the one that was suffering, that lost his job because of faith. You say that you say you pray. You say you got faith. We know you can pray. We know you can pray. We know that you're not going to lose the service. But how many? Us that's here. That they will fire you for your faith. That would not curse God. Come on. Because of me, they fired me. Now you gotta fix this. Now Christians is so arrogant. They say, hey, you're gonna have to do something.
Florida.
In Florida. There's a park where I used to live. Every afternoon when I came out of work, we had a group that we used to meet with and have Bible study debates. But there's a place where I lived in Florida. There's a law that passed. If they find you, you put in garbage in the street. Not only they're gonna fine you, but you're gonna do 3 months of community service, of picking up trash. They don't need to know your work schedule. There's one of the guys that we was with each other. And he has, his little bicycle when he's coming to the meeting. And then he was drinking something, and then he littered. So now the police came and saw him, caught him red-handed, stopped him. And he says, the police, I don't know, I wasn't there, but obviously they questioned me. But those of us that already saw it, we said, they said, you know what, yeah, he's going to be missing for a couple of days because we know the law. Because now, now if you need him, you're going to have to find that little green jacket that they give him. And then when the communication with the police ends, and we say, what did they tell you? He says, yeah, they said to come. And what saved them, he said that he didn't know the law. And I told him, you don't know. The law says that if you put the garbage down, even if you was working, the schedule they give you, you have to come pick up the garbage for free. He tells you. You know the first thing he tells me? When I tell you Christian is arrogant, the first thing, he doesn't even look at himself and know that it was his fault. He goes, hey, God would have known. Because God would not have found his tithes. So now you blaming God. So now he punished God. I ain't about to pay this tithe. I ain't working. And now, this is where you got to see that the hand that you're raising up, and when you're crying with your eyes, is that in the 30 days, they're going to still find you faithful. This month, the rest of this year, the word for you, the encouragement for you. It's not for Christians. Not only January, not only February, not only March, not only Monday, not only Tuesday, but everywhere you are, everywhere that you are, even no problem, even persecution, you have to always stand. As Daniel stood, you don't have days. There's nothing that's making you change your schedule. There's nothing that makes you change your schedule for God. May God bless you. Bon Dieu fidèle, ou levez ma l'air et ou portez fado mieux, ou ban la vie, ou mettez l'eau dans les yeux moi, ou toujours là. Où c'est bon Dieu fidèle. Stand all over the campus. This morning, right where you are, I want you to raise up your hand as high as you can. Say, Lord, help me to be faithful in these next 30 days. There are things that's going to happen. There are people that's going to talk in your ears. There are situations that may happen. But Lord, no matter what comes my way, I want these hands. I want these hands to stay right where they are right now. Lord, I want what's in my heart to stay right where it is right now. These next 30 days. How many days do I need? I need to start right now. Today is the first day.